Okay, love. So this is part 2. Thank you for tuning back in. Go back to part 1 to catch up. It's important, okay? You don't want to miss nothing. Divine Feminines, this is a moment of pause, okay? So in this moment of pause, this is the perfect time to really close out some cycles, rediscover yourself, okay? Love on yourself some more so that you can keep on rising. Now, the fifth card was what part of Divine Feminine is rising, even if they don't fully see it yet. And I got the Four of Pentacles, right? And of course, you know I'm going to pull my clarifiers. But it's about your stability. That's how I'm seeing it. Your stability is coming online, and you may not see that yet, okay? So you're learning how to hold your energy, your boundaries, and your worth without apology. And you holding on tight. You hold on tightly to that, like, I know my word, babe. No, yeah, hard boundaries. This is the version of you that protects your peace, your power, okay? Yeah, you in a building stage, and that's how I'm saying it. Like, you're not begging, you got your own, you're holding on to, you know, who you are, you know, you worth more, even if it comes down to positions, jobs, whatever, relationships, friendships. It's like you're not accepting anything less. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. You're exactly where you need to be. Yep. This is one of the, because I got Cavern of Secrets, and what came to me is like, this is one of those hidden wonders that were within, like, the shadowy like depths of you, okay, that you couldn't see. It was concealed wisdom. All right. It took a minute for you to embrace this, or you haven't embraced it as of yet, okay? But the revelation literally is awaiting you. 212 on the timer, if you haven't. But I feel like you already are starting to come into this version of you, okay? For real, that's like with all Divine Feminines, majority of us, because literally we are at a point in the journey where it's just like, no more, I gotta do better, right? What medicine does the moon hold for you tonight with the Page of Swords coming out in the reverse position? And the moon pretty much is saying to you, like, you don't have to over explain your evolution. You don't. Whatever you're going through, it's not meant for everyone. It's not privy to everyone. Like, even when it comes down to your twin flame dynamic, like, they don't need to know, okay? Because they don't understand it. And so you're just going to keep explaining yourself, and getting frustrated, messing up your alignment, and other people's negative energies and thoughts are going to be, yeah, you don't want that, okay? Yeah, not everyone is really meant to read your energy correctly. So let your mysteries breathe, okay? Let your growth be private. That's it. You're definitely allowed to go through this transformation without narrating the process to somebody, okay? So what they say, heal in silence. Seek clarity. And when I see that card, it's like, I feel like it's saying, like, you need to just seek clarity from your higher self, right? Seek clarity from your angelic guides. You don't have to bring other people that is not on this journey. Let's just put it that way, okay? Other people that don't understand what you're going through or what this process is all about, okay? Let's see. It's like this thing, like, yep, manifesting the new, right? Because it's going to taint that. The divine got you on this path for a reason. And it's literally like you are rising in silence. That's what you're supposed to do. Your softness is you're softening, okay, into your power. And don't nobody need to know that. Yep. Connections, God. 444 on a timer. And when I see that, it's like you're harnessing this power, right? But it's like you got a web of connections. You're connected to a lot of people. But you want to be able to cultivate meaningful relationships, okay? So that's what the focus is. Like I really feel like, everybody is not privy to this journey, okay? um and so when you make these connections with people, it's like you're aligning with people who are on a path of growth, okay, on a path of healing. Like I said, not necessarily everybody is going to understand the twin flame journey. That's why it's always good to have yourself a good reader or a good coach, to go, along with you on this journey, like literally to walk with you, because it can be very difficult, okay? You look, I have a whole network. Look, I said a whole network. My network, like one or two people that understand this journey. So even when I have my crash out moments, I can literally send them a message like, I'm about to crash out, okay? And they help bring me back center, all right? Because they know this journey, because they're on it, okay? And literally we're not too far off in the timelines from each other. So it is very helpful to have someone in your network that can help you with this, okay? Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want me to address in this reading? I'm hearing to pull another card. So embrace the change in the mysteries. That's what I'm hearing. Even if you don't know what the hell is happening, okay? Ride that current. You ride that motherfucker like you know what's going on. All right, like I ain't new to this. Okay, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, right? You ride it like you know what's going on. You flow with the rhythm, and you just release whatever the resistance is, because the answers are unfolding. Okay, it's a lot of transitions that are happening, right? But you're being asked to change with openness, okay? And just allow the ebb and flow of life to guide you on this transformation, all right? So that's it. I love you guys. I thank you so much for tuning in, as always. And once again, don't forget, go to my website, check that out. I got so much stuff that I have going on. I'm literally working on another website right now, y'all, through Shopify, and that one is going to be like strictly like products and retail, okay? My other website is more about, coaching and getting readings done and things like that, right? But I started a business, okay? So I got a whole bunch of businesses, y'all, but I do make herbal teas, okay? And these herbal teas actually, help with whatever you got going on, okay? If you got menstrual problems, if you dealing with some type of ailment, okay, let's just put it that way. I got something for you. I've been doing a lot of studying. I've been doing this type of work for years, okay, but I just haven't really been pushing my self out there like I should. I make natural hair care products, but I always use herbs, like different herbs, healing herbs, to actually produce and make my stuff that I have. So I'm moving on into teas, tinctures, and I also have I'm working with what do you call those things, candles now, right? So the different candles that I'm going to be doing is just it's more focused, like sacral chakra candles, root chakra candles, things like that. So it ain't no, other stuff that you can kind of like, spark off some little spell works with, right? Because I don't actually really do that. But I guess you can say I may, I don't know, right? Depends on how you say it, right? Because I do bless each and everything that I touch, okay? And I have this goddess package. So again, I'm going to drop my website literally tonight. So once I'm done doing my readings for the night, I'm going to buy the domain, and it's going to be live, right? So it's a goddess glow package. It comes with the aura spray. You have the candle for your sacral chakra, and it comes with sage, and it also comes with teas, okay? So I can just go on and on and on, but my time is running out. So I do encourage you, if you can, to check those things out, right? Again, like I said, your support, it definitely helps me and mine. So okay, all right, so love you, peace.